welcome back to another video. And I wanted to change up the way I do these videos, where how I want to see certain things happen in certain games. And I've been doing it. I started off with Mortal Kombat, and now I'm working on the Soul Calibur series. And I know I've been going on a rant pretty much. Each video, I just have no direction for them. I just be talking just to be talking. So how I'm gonna do this from now on is like each episode is gonna not pick on, but it's gonna be a certain topic of how I want the game to go. You know, one episode I'll talk about how I want the story to go. Another episode I want to talk about how the gameplay system is gonna be. Next episode I'm gonna talk about how online is gonna be. You know, something in that like. Nah, it's not gonna be just like that how I just said it, but it's gonna be in that way, shape, or form, to where it doesn't sound like I'm just talking just to be talking. He just hopped on YouTube, made a little video, and just started talking. Like, no, there's gonna be some formula behind each and every episode. So from here on out, that right there is gonna how I'm gonna set it up. Each episode is gonna be based on something I want to see in the game, and or how it might be one thing, it might be one topic, it might be two topics. It's not gonna be no more than 2 or 3, because that's a lot of talking, and I don't have enough time to be talking like that, because I don't want my videos to run no longer than 15 minutes, and some of my videos be reaching that limit of more than 15 minutes. So no further ado, guys, I hope y'all enjoy my ideas and what I would like to see in further installments of games like Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, this next Pokemon game. I'm doing videos for Pokemon this weekend, so y'all finally get to see that happen, and so on and so forth. There's gonna be more videos coming out for this little series I love doing. So by all means, just sit back, kick back, get you a bowl of chips or some shit, and get ready for me to tell y'all what I like to see in Soul Calibur 6. But appreciate it. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, because YouTube decided to change up the algorithm of how y'all get notified when videos appear on your phone or your computer or laptop or wherever you watch YouTube videos, wherever. So other than that, guys, I appreciate y'all being out and coming back to this video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now this is part 2 of what I would like to see in the next Soul Calibur game, Soul Calibur 6. So we still ain't got no release date or anything, but that's okay though, because as we get closer and closer to E3, which is I think starts June 12th, we will get to see other games like hopefully Mortal Kombat gets a trailer, hopefully we get a release date for Soul Calibur, hopefully we get a name and release date for Pokemon, and there's some other games I'm going to talk about, because I'm starting to smell that Xbox is coming back, and the Xbox is going to drop us some Gears of War 5. But we're not here about Gears of War 5. We're here about Soul Calibur. So, in my last video, I forgot what I was talking about in the last video, to be completely honest with you. To be like 100 with you. And that's bad, but I've been dealing with some stuff lately, so I didn't have time to go back and watch my old video, but I did have time to come and talk about this game, and to let y'all know this is a part 2. So in this episode, man, we're just gonna talk about the story, because from what I've read and from sources, and also the creator himself said it himself, that hey, this is a reboot. If you don't know what a reboot means, then I don't know what you've been doing with yourself, because everybody knows what a reboot is. But if you don't know what a reboot is, it's pretty much starting over. The creators of Soul Calibur decided, hey, Soul Calibur 5 was just so bad that they decided we're gonna restart the whole series. And how we're gonna restart the series? By throwing 1 through 5 in the trash and just starting new. And I like that idea, because like I said, Soul Calibur 5 was just god awful in my eyes. It was god awful. Patroclus, trash. His sister, trash. Everything else, trash. And I like how they said, instead of continuing the story after Soul Calibur 5, we're just gonna start it over. And that's a good thing, because I don't see where on God's green earth they can start again with Soul Calibur 6. After that catastrophe known as Soul Calibur 5, yeah, I don't see how they was gonna start over from that one. But we're gonna start with where I think things should start off as. So if you don't know the story of Soul Calibur, The story goes like this. It's a tale of souls and swords, as it says in every game as you start the game up. And it's about a sword by the name of Soul Edge. The game might as well be called Soul Edge because everybody and their mama be looking for this sword because of the fact it's a demon sword. The sword was made from the king by the name of Adgal. He was in Soul Calibur before. He was like the last guy you fought at the end of the game or end of the arcade ladder. You know, if you don't play fighting games, you don't know what the arcade ladder is. Shame on you. But you fought him at the end of Soul Calibur before. After you beat him, you get the character that you chosen. Their ending, and they show you what they did with Soul Calibur and Soul Edge. But mainly, this game is based around Soul Edge, even though the game's called Soul Calibur. So the sword is a demonic sword. The sword has been bathed in so many warriors' blood. It's been drenched in blood so many times that it became demonic, and it started to take form of a demon, like a demon type sword. So why everybody be looking for it? Because certain people either want to use it for its power. Some people want to use it for its power. Some people want to destroy it. Some people want to, just lock it away. Some people want to, end their lives with it. Some people want to, make sure that nobody gets hurt by it by, either locking it up or destroying it, like I just said. And everybody's wondering, okay, so why is the game not called Soul Edge and why is the game called Soul Calibur? Because Soul Calibur comes into play when the Soul Calibur sword comes in to play, as in, it's pretty much it's yin and yang, if you want to put it like that. Soul Edge is the dark side, while Soul Calibur is the light side. And people use the Soul Calibur to counteract the Soul Edge, so it pretty much keeps everything in balance. So in the first Soul Calibur game, you had Nightmare, who was the one wielding the sword. Then you had Siegfried, which Nightmare is Siegfried, because when Siegfried gets a hold of the Soul Edge, he lets the sword corrupt him, only because of the grief that he was going through. Siegfried accidentally killed his father, but on low key, I don't think he accidentally killed his dad. I think he killed his dad on purpose, and he just don't want to say nothing. But he grieves a lot, and once he came across the Soul Edge, it turned him into Nightmare. Just to make the story short, he turned him into Nightmare. And for a good 2 games, I believe, because I know Soul Calibur 2, there was no Siegfried, there was just Nightmare. But Nightmare is Siegfried. So, yeah, it's kind of complicated. So, Nightmare and Siegfried are one of the main, I wouldn't say they're the main characters, but they are one of the main characters and protagonists in the series. Because you got Siegfried, who wants to cleanse his soul of the wrongdoings that he's done before he was Nightmare and when he was Nightmare. So, he just wanders around the world, trying to find a way to, cleanse himself for all the sins that he's caused, and also, help others. Now, in Soul Calibur 1, I think Soul Edge, Cervantes was the main antagonist. Soul Calibur 1, you had Inferno. Soul Calibur 2, you had Inferno. Soul Calibur 3, you had Zalamel, who was Abyss. Soul Calibur 4, they said Adgal was the antagonist, but he was just the guy you fought at the end, because he wasn't a bad guy. In Soul Calibur 5, I think you had Sophidia, Angel that looked like Sophidia. I can't remember Soul Calibur 5 because the game was ass. But how the story should be set up in this game is do what Mortal Kombat did with Mortal Kombat 9. Yes, I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, but I'm using that as an example of how in Mortal Kombat 9, they took Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 and merged them into one. Mortal Kombat X was pretty much Mortal Kombat 4 rewritten, and they're saying Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be pretty much Deadly Alliance Deception wrapped into one. That's what they should do with Soul Calibur 6. Take maybe 1, 2, and 3, combine them all, take aspects of each story and put them all in one. So say like, for instance, okay, Cervantes had the Soul Edge at one point. Alright, make the beginning of the story about how Cervantes had the sword. Let them play hot potato with the sword, alright? Cervantes had it, then Siegfried had it, then come to find out Inferno's being the puppet master, and he's saying, hey, I'm using y'all's hatred and using y'all to kill people so that I can get more powerful, and as more blood shed on this sword, the more powerful I get. So keep it like that, while other people intertwine into the story, because coming to find out Zalamel has been alive forever, like forever ever. And since he's been around for so damn long. Have him play as like the wise monk or some type wise man or wise monk who throughout time sees that the bloodshed that Soul Edge has caused. So instead, like he's like the guy that brings the sword around and be like, all right, you're the new guy to hold the sword. This is your curse now. I curse you with this sword. So now you're gonna be the guy to hold it from here on out. And everybody else have their motives of trying to hunt down the sword. As for like Cervantes saying, hey, I need to get more powerful. After they defeat him the first time, he's like, I gotta get that sword back. Because if I don't get that sword back, I'm weak and people can just, kill me if they want to. And also give Ivy, this motive of, now that she knows who her real father is, give her the motive to kill this man. Like find him and kill him. That kind of thing, And this story can go on and on and on and on and on. That's why this series right here is not going to be 4 parts. It's probably going to be 5 because there's more to this story that I'm telling y'all. But stay tuned for the next video because that video is coming out right after this video is uploaded because of the fact that the story can go on and on. Like I said, this is a reboot. So like I said, y'all could take everything from 1 to 5 and put them all in one. Like I said, Zalamel's going to play a huge part because he's going to be the reason why Soul Edge is being... He pretty much, I wouldn't say he'd be a catalyst for the Soul Edge, but he'll be like, the guy that watches over the sword and watches over the person that holds the blade as well, because of the fact that he wants, probably just trying to figure out like, who's going to be the strongest person to hold this sword and also kill him as well, or he's just going to be like, he probably has like dumbass reasons for holding the sword and all that stuff. But other than that, guys, this next video is going to come up right after this video, so don't go too far. Don't click onto the next video. Just stay tuned because this story is pretty captivating. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna just dive right into the story right in the next video. So just stay tuned. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also hit that bell notification as well because I want y'all to know when these videos coming up. So, but other than that, guys, just stay tuned. Next video coming up soon. Peace.